Early voting is underway for the weekend. California's primary is this Tuesday. People are already voting. You're able to cast your ballot early at one of several polling places around LA County. Voters are going to find an extensive ballot with dozens of candidates, but LA County has some new features to help more people than the 17% who normally show up, which is just 17%.
Right.
They're trying to get more people to go to the polls.
We have a guest today that has a quick reminder on how to make your voice heard this week. LA County Registrar Recorder Dean Logan joins us now this morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. First of all, give us a quick overview of what's on the ballot. What do voters need to look out for? Sometimes we get all this information, all the flyers in the mail. You can be real specific for us.
Yeah, this is a huge election. It's our state primary, so we have from the top of the ballot an open seat for governor. Governor Jerry Brown is termed out, so we have 27 candidates vying for governor. The top two will move on to the November election. We have a U.S. Senate race, all of our members of Congress, all of our members of the state assembly, half of the state senate. Here at the county, we have the county assessor, the county sheriff, a couple of our county supervisors, and then down to the local level where we have 21 local measures, 5 statewide measures. So there is a lot on this ballot.
A lot.
Now, and you're not resorting to like free food to get people to show up at the polls, but you are helping people get to the polls with some partnerships.
We are. So we formed a partnership this election with Uber and Lyft. So if you go on our website on Tuesday to look for your polling place, you can actually request right from that application a ride to the polls from Uber and Lyft. You can actually do that today for our early voting sites as well. So this is a kind of a pilot project that we hope to expand for November.
You don't pay for the...
No discount at this point,
right.
Although we may work on that.
Yeah, a voting discount, or at least if you have the I voted, sticker, maybe then you can...
Yeah, and I think the other idea is if you're taking an Uber or Lyft to go somewhere else, is to remind you that there's an election going on and there may be a polling place along the route, and encourage you to be sure you cast your vote.
Right. Okay, so early voting also available, 10 locations until 4 o'clock today. So you have a list for us.
We do. So there are 10 locations. West Covina Library. We have the Jackie Robinson Center in Pasadena. Our offices in Norwalk. They're all listed on our website. Already this morning, we've had 90 voters vote in the first hour of early voting. If you missed the deadline to register to vote for this election, you can actually still register and vote in person at any of these locations, as well as on
We see those on the screen there. West Covina, Long Beach, City College, Lancaster Public Library, Lawndale Library as well.
And that website you see on there, lavote.net, if you're one of those like, I don't know where I vote.
That's really your resource for heading into Tuesday. You can look up your polling place. If you're a vote-by-mail voter, you can track whether we received it back. By the way, if you have a vote-by-mail ballot and haven't returned it yet, it's important that you fill that out. Be sure you sign the envelope. You can drop that off at any of these locations today or at any polling location on Tuesday.
Fantastic. Great information. We really appreciate it. Very timely. California's primary election is, of course, this Tuesday. Again, the website is lavote.net. You can get all the information you need right there, lavote.net.
And I always feel the greatest reason to vote is if you don't vote, you can't complain. And I like to complain.
Yes, you do. KTLA will have complete coverage of the California primary, of course. To help you out on that, just tune in on Election Day, Tuesday, June 5th, as we track the local races. We're going to have live coverage starting at 4 a.m. You can also file online at KTLA.com and download that free KTLA 5 news app.
You run the thing. When do you vote? Did you already vote like 2 weeks ago?
Sometimes I wait till that last hour and I run home and go to my polling place. I like to go to my polling place. I like to thank the poll workers and kind of see how everything's going.
I totally agree. I mean, my mom does the mail-in.
Vote by mail.
Because it can be difficult to get her, to get her there. But I think that's just part of...
And that's why we have the multiple choices, right?
They set up the thing. We go to this church, and they have the polling place there. You can bring our daughters Isabella, and they have one of the machines, and she gets to like fake vote at the same time.
No, it's great to bring your kids.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's important for them to see that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I want you to understand exactly how high tech it is when we push that.
We want you to know what a dangling chat is.
Very important.
Okay.
Very important.
Thank you so much.